Today's video has to do with a very dangerous hack. That's right, I'm going to tell you all about it and show you exactly what it looks like and what could happen. Coming up next. I want to show you something here. This here, that's a hack you never want to do. It's called a bootleg ground, or it's also called a false ground. It's where you take a wire and you run it from the neutral terminal, that right there, and you take that wire and you loop it down and connect it to the ground terminal. And what it does is it creates, like I said, a false ground, but it's not a real ground, and it's intended, well, to fool the inspector, because when he plugs or she plugs her tester in, guess what? It's going to say that the outlet is grounded, but it's not. So let me tell you why this became popular and why it's dangerous. Okay, so with an older home, you have two wires. It's called knob and tube wiring, and you've got a black wire, that's your hot wire, and it's bringing power into the outlet and then into the appliance. And then you've got your neutral wire, and it's carrying power away from the appliance through the receptacle and back to the box or panel. And you have to think of it a lot like, well, a two-lane road. You've got your hot coming in and you've got your neutral leaving. Now, if you have an appliance with a three-prong plug, this is where it became popular to do this. If you have an appliance with a three-prong plug, you can't plug it in to an outlet with just two prongs. So this bootleg ground was created so you could plug in an appliance, like a refrigerator. But the problem is, it's not grounded. It may appear to be grounded. You could test it and it'll test that it's grounded. It allows you to plug in a three-prong plug, but again, it's not grounded. Now when your electrical really is grounded, this is what it looks like, and this is how it works. Now it's very much like the knob and tube wiring, where you have your hot wire, and then you have your neutral wire, but unlike knob and tube, you've got this here. You've got your ground wire, and your ground wire protects the circuit, it protects the appliance, and it protects you in the event of a fault. Now what will happen is power will travel down the ground wire to the panel, and the panel is connected to grounding rods that are buried in the earth. So when you hear something goes to ground, it literally goes to ground. And that's what protects you, the appliance, and the circuit. So think of it this way. When you don't have a ground, it's like the safety belts in a car. They're not actually attached to the car. The car's still going to operate, you'll be able to drive it, but you better not get into an accident. And that's the way this bootleg ground operates. You can plug in an appliance, it's going to work, it looks like it's grounded, and everything is fine, as long as nothing goes wrong, as long as you don't have a short. And so what would that look like? Well, it looks like this. That black wire, the hot wire, you've got power coming in through the outlet and into the appliance. And well, let's say the neutral is disconnected or broken now. And you've got this bootleg ground that isn't a ground, and now guess what? That appliance is energized. So when you go to touch it, you get a heck of a shock. Or, well, unfortunately, if conditions are such, you could, well, it could kill you. And that's what makes a bootleg ground very dangerous. Now, how can you tell? What should make you suspicious? Well, if you live in an older home and you've got 1 or 2 outlets that are 3-prong plugs, but the rest of the outlets in the home are 2-prong outlets, something's not quite right, and you need to investigate. Now, I came across a bootleg ground because I was replacing all the receptacles in the house. And I have to tell you, I was suspicious when I saw a 3-prong plug in the kitchen, but there were no 3-prong plugs anywhere else in the house. And when I pulled it, I realized it was a bootleg ground. So what do you do if you find one? Well, you have to replace it with a proper receptacle. Or you may want to go the extra mile and have your wiring updated with the 3-wire system, which can be rather costly. But there is a cost-effective remedy, which is, well, by using a GFCI, which stands for ground fault circuit interrupter. Now, it's not going to provide a path to ground, but what it will do is it will make an ungrounded outlet, well, safer. This is Leah saying you can do this. I'll see you next time.